just kind of chilling out today. Got some things to talk about, and some more lessons as it pertains to HVAC and especially ventilation. These home builders, man, let me tell you, they're nuts. I'm gonna fill you in about that heat pump job that they're trying to screw on too. I'll be going out there on Monday. So yeah, let's get into it. So the old maintenance board's looking good. This is all I have for April here. I'm up to 55 of my goal of 150. Now, I know guys like Mikey Pipes, they have aspirations of having 2,000. Well, he has multiple employees, and I'm not really somebody that cares about being a full-time maintenance guy. So 150 a year for me will be plenty. Mikey Pipes right there, by the way. He sent me one of his posters. But yeah, 55 out of 150. 150 is plenty for me. Let's talk about something else. All right, so we have these guys, right? This is a 6-inch, but let's pretend this is a 4-inch roof flapper vent. For one, I recommend that you do not run dryer vents out through the ceiling, right? It's stupid. You don't want them running vertical. You want them running down and out through your crawl space. If you're on a slab, I understand you gotta do what you gotta do, but run them out a gable end. Make them easy to clean. So what they're doing on multiple tract home developments here in Central Oregon is they are installing these guys, okay? That's fine. There's a flapper inside of here that'll keep the critters out when the dryer's not running, but what they're not doing is they're not taking these screens out. So what's happening? A little bit of lint catches in there and it just starts grabbing onto itself. These things cake up fast. Do you want to be cleaning your dryer vent every 6 months? And they need to put in the caps, so they make caps that have the top part removes, because you want to be able to pull this part off so you can get down there with your brush, right? So what I'm going to have to do on this gentleman's house is I'm probably going to have to pull the cap off, which hopefully it's not too much of a pain in the ass and I don't have to mess up the shingles, and really get down in there and clean it properly, because I don't think I'll be able to get my drill and brush down through that. Or I have to, drill a stupid hole on top of this and patch it somehow. I mean, it's really stupid the way they're doing these. And this is hundreds and hundreds of homes that they're doing this on. And I'm going to give my card to all the neighbors. Or maybe I'll make up some door flyers. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of door flyers. Every time I see one on my house, I rip it off and I don't even really look at it. But I think putting a business card on people's door, tucking it in their door is a professional thing to do, and I don't think it's out of line. But yeah, it's completely crazy what's going on. Let me straighten that up. What's going on with these dryer vents, man, and they're maintenance nightmares. I've been fixing lots of them, and it's got to stop. Pull that screen out. Find a better place to vent them. Vent them out sidewall. They're not meant to vent out vertically. You're just going to get that lint catching and dropping, and then if you have an elbow at the bottom, which they will, you're going to get caked up right there real quick. So that's enough about dryer vents. It's kind of boring, but let's talk about this heat pump that I'm going to go out to on Monday. So so again, this is a lady that's having multiple people out. I think I'll be number 4. And she has more people scheduled after me, so I'm not getting my hopes up that I'm going to get any work out of it. But I think she's had a couple guys that said the compressor was bad. I don't know what kind of tests they ran. She doesn't know either, which is why I told her that I'm going to go out there and I want her to be right by my side, and I want to show her my tests and why I'm doing the tests. I'm going to test it for being shorted to ground. I'm going to test the terminal, see if they're within specs on the ohms, and I'm going to just inspect the entire the plug, the wires. I'm going to check out the capacitor. I'm going to make sure that I dot my I's and cross my T's and make sure that I'm doing the right thing. So let's get to the point where I determined it is the compressor. So what it was her husband bought the heat pump on HVAC Direct and had the neighbor install it for him. And they don't have any warranty on it. I'm not going to give them any warranty on that. I mean, I'll try, but I won't get my hopes up. If it's a bad compressor, not under warranty, I told her I can probably do it for about $3,500. I got 410A sitting here in the shop. It's not making any money sitting here, so I figured I'll do the compressor for them at a minimum. And I told them the better thing to do would be to replace it with a new system. I can do a Bosch. I think I can still get a Bosch 410A heat pump. Just replace it because it'll mate up to any coil as long as it has a TXV. If that coil doesn't have a TXV, I'll put one on it. And I told her I could probably do that for $5,000, maybe $6,000 and get you a brand new 10-year warranty and a 2-year labor warranty with me. So it's probably the route they're going to go, I'm thinking. But you never know with people. You know, they might tell me to go jump off a cliff. But I told them I'll do the right thing. I'm going to show you why this needs to be done. I'm going to give you a couple different options on what I can do for you, and you can choose from that if you want to proceed. Like I said, this other company, I think I still got the thing out here. Yeah, it's right here. So this other company, and she told me she's not signed up for their maintenance plan. So just for the compressor swap, they want $7,133. They want $973 to take 10 minutes and install a crankcase heater. They're anywhere from $50 to $75 usually. One that'll work. And then here's the real funny one, is they want to charge her $626 for a surge protector. I get mine for $49.99. So unless I'm taking 4 hours to install a surge protector, I don't think I could make my price that high. So anyway, that's the situation with that. You know, quit running dryer vents out the roof line. Quit installing them on screens where the lint can get clogged up real fast, and don't screw people over on compressors. Okay, do the right thing. Word gets around, and she knows the deal with this company. That's why she's not going to use them, and I don't want that reputation. Thanks for watching.